So, isolation. It's it's something that we don't generally have to deal with in the modern world. If you want to, it's something you really could avoid entirely your whole life if you choose to, normally. But it's been forced on us by a worldwide tragedy. It's constantly in our faces how terrible everything is. Not everything's terrible. There's a lot of positives, and I think it's important to see this time, as difficult as it is, as an opportunity, and to see isolation as a positive thing. Now, I know you can watch my videos and you see me running around out in the woods, living out here, and it seems like it can seem like I'm some stoic bush guy that doesn't need anybody. I am very comfortable with solitude. I thrive on it. But it wasn't always like that. It wasn't until the summer of 2015 when I built a wiki up in the back country up here with my friend Matt, and I lived in it for about 2 months, alone. I call it living off the land, but I was I was more like starving. I'm not sure the legalities of it all, but I was eating frogs, tadpoles, mice, fish when I got really lucky, and I was starving off the land. And when you're alone like that, when you're isolated, all of your mental frameworks and structures that you've built up, your reasonings and justifications and perception of yourself, all of it kind of seems to come under assault. And that's what happened. I mean, so much of what I had thought about myself and about life and what was important wasn't. And there was this complete dismantling of everything that I once sort of clung to in my psyche, and it needed to happen. And I came out of that summer a completely different person. It really was the catalyst, that time alone. And when I think back to that, and the possibility of that not having happened, I don't know where I'd be today. I'd still be thinking the same old things. I'd still, be maintaining the same foolish habits, the same just stinking thinking would have been going on. And I could have kept that going my whole life, and I think a lot of people do. And so this time of isolation, I think, is an opportunity for all of us, for everyone, to take a step back from our lives and our jobs and all the things we've been maybe racing after, thinking are so important, maybe we need to take a look at those things, and maybe some of them need to go. And so those are my thoughts. I don't have to deal with that whole other load of challenges that come with being in isolation with other people. So I don't have any comments on that. And I'm really lucky. I feel super lucky that I live where I live, and life for me is unchanged. Nothing's different out here. The animals haven't changed. The hill I have to climb for water every day, still just as tall as it's ever been. Nanook is still at war with the squirrels. I'm free to plan and do as I please. And you know, my backyard is the wilderness. There's no people. So I still have that freedom, and I'm really grateful for it. So I've got a few announcements or updates or whatever you want to call them. The first being that I now have a website, clintzold.com. It's something that has been a vision of mine for a long time. It's a place that you can find blogs, stories, trip reports and articles, as well as trip offerings. It's something I wanted to do for a long time as well, is bring people out onto the land and into the wilderness with Nanook and I. And of course, with this crisis going on, that's all on pause, but you can see one of the trips that I have offered. We'll see when that will actually go. But yeah, I'm really excited, so please visit clintzold.com. Let me know what you think of the website. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I'm doing a limited run of these bags. This is my personal medicine bag, where I keep my sage and tobacco and other things. It's made out of muskrat that I caught myself and tanned and sewn together. It's just held together with held closed with a leather cord. It's a flip top. This particular one has seen hundreds of kilometers of canoe travel. It's been out in the winter, it's been left out in the rain, unfortunately, and you know, dropped in mud and the dirt, and it's withstood all of that. So these are extremely durable bags, very simple. This is made from one muskrat, and starting to craft a lot with fur and leather, and I thought it'd be fun to offer some of these to you guys. I do have a limited number of muskrat. I think I can only make 6 more, and one's already spoken for. So if you go to my website and go to the contact form and send me a message with the subject muskrat bag, and I'll keep your email and your name, and once I'm done a few of these, I'll send you an email, and the first 6 to buy them, get them. So anyways, that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay safe out there, and happy trails.